This is That Comic Smell podcast, featuring your hosts,
David Robertson,
Fernando Pons,
Giuseppe Lambertino,
and Tom Stewart.
It's nerve-wracking, isn't it? First,
Yeah.
First,
Yeah,
you're scared you'll fall.
and he's not really had a bad fall yet.
Yeah, and of course you will fall.
too much.
I've said to him, I've said, look fella,
You'll fall.
it's going to happen.
But it's going to be okay.
Very good, Giuseppe.
So
That's
yeah,
nice.
I was a late developer, you see. I learned that when I was about
Just remind me before you go.
9.
Yeah, probably. So, I don't know. I never actually had a bike, but I did learn to do it. So I've actually ridden
Same
a
here.
bike. I've
with
ridden
someone
a bike
else's.
maybe about 4 or 5 times in my life.
Really?
So I'm not any good at it, but I can get on and make it go. But I've only done it a few times.
Really?
I was a biking child.
You loved it.
Yeah, I did. I think I learned at about 5,
Well,
5,
Ah,
6,
good,
something
good,
like that.
good. Yeah, it'd be good
Yeah.
fun, eh?
yeah, he's 4.5, so I'm chuffed. That's good. Right, so good.
Good.
Well, thanks for getting back to us about heavy metal as well, because I'd kind of read up on it a little bit. I just briefly looked, but I thought, there's no better than if someone is read it and
Well,
they can
the
tell
heavy
me what
metal,
they
that's
thought. Yeah,
stuff
it's
like
from that
this,
metal hurler.
like
That's
the all stuff.
yeah.
And again, being a compilation, a magazine,
Some
quality
Yeah.
and interest can vary
So I
because
heard
it depends
the
on which
yeah.
artist.
So I
of
heard
which
that the
story's
art
playing.
can be really good in it, and
Yeah.
well, it's not. I don't know how thick it is, but it's quite. It's like 100 pages an issue,
Yeah, it's
isn't
like
it, at
maybe-
least.
Yeah, around about the 90 to 100 pages depending.
I didn't end up getting it anyway. After all that, I was like, should I?
Is
No.
Grant Morrison still editing?
Yeah, he's editor in.
Really?
Is he guest editor or something? Or,
Well, he's been doing the last issues, so
Mhm.
he's still doing the guest editing. So that is him.
Mhm.
So
Great.
Eisner Awards.
yes,
Okay.
I've got to admit, I didn't realise there were that many categories.
yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
When I looked at it,
Awards.
I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, because remember.
God, you lot have all come.
Peanut. Well,
Oh, why didn't you
That's-
say?
Sorry, you
We're all
should-
printing some
you
out.
should-
Other printing.
should-
one did it individually.
I just printed
Don't
it. I just printed it so that I didn't have to get it up on screen.
Right, yeah.
To go through it, we can just go through it on the bit of
Mhm.
paper. Yeah, I feel a wee bit late to the parade though. I was saying to David that we're covering the Eisner Awards that were obviously done at Comic Con.
Yeah.
But the Harvey Awards were only done 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago.
I haven't even had the chance to have a look at that.
No, I've
Yeah.
got the list. We can go
Okay.
through them if we get through
Well,
this.
let's do the
So-
Eisner.
So when would this have been?
This was at Comic Con. They did the Eisner Awards
Eisner,
at
right.
Comic Con.
So that's what,
It was John.
End of
Barber?
July.
End of July.
July. Yeah, end of July.
It's weird. I sometimes think though, why don't they do these things more towards the end of year rather than middle of the year?
Yeah,
Or do they have a weird kind of financial year thing where it's
Yeah,
like
well, it gives-
July 2015 to
You see, it gives the
July
chance that something is
2016.
published in December of 2015. At least you have 6 months to being able to actually read it or
Yeah.
being able
Right.
to see that work. So I imagine that's the reason behind.
Right,
yeah. It's not like films and music where you get most of your stuff at the kind of beginning or middle of the year. So
There's always stuff coming out, isn't there?
Yeah, it's. I don't know. A lot of stuff gets released sort of nearer the end of the year. I would say there's a lot of stuff gets released sort of nearer Christmas. And
Yeah.
by the looks of things, I don't know if that
So
is
what's
actually
that?
the case.
End
It
of
just
July,
more
August, September.
seems like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're only 6 weeks.
I mean,
That's
think about it.
6 or
It
7
was
weeks.
only 2-3 months ago that the big two started doing their big relaunches with Civil Wars and Rebirths and all that jazz. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just like on a publishing standpoint, that's
The big two.
Yeah.
Give them two. Them two, actually, they're the big two. So what did you make of them then? I had a quick look through it.
I had a look through all of them. I was saying to David as well before you guys arrived, I actually tried getting a brief description of each one, but there's
I've
such
read
a
some of
vast list. It's crazy.
I've read some of them.
Yeah, there were some of them.
So many of them. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of them on the list that I was very, very taken by and really wanted to delve more
Following
into.
the description that you read.
Yeah, and just seeing sort of little bits, little pages of the inside, seeing the covers or whatever, and seeing what they were about.
I thought it was going to be like 4 or 5. I thought it was going to be like
Yeah, I know.
best comic, best writer, best artist, best graphic novel.
No, like I said,
That's it.
like I said, it's like the Oscars of the comic world. So you go to the Oscars, you've got best sound production.
10 years I must admit, I've read something this year that won a lot of Eisner Awards. The Fables run.
Oh right, okay.
They won loads of Eisners. And every like graphic novel I'd read, it'd be like 1 or 2 extra. It'd be like, oh, you know, volume 2 would be like, oh, winner of Eisner Award. Volume 3, oh, winner of 2 or 3 Eisner Awards.
Yeah.
And it just kept getting more and more.
Yeah. So,
Best short story.
Yeah, we'll just make our way down. So, best short story, we've got Black Death in America by Tom King and John Paul Leon. Hand Me Down by, how do you say that?
Kristina Basinski.
Let's get started on the pronunciations.
Yeah, this is going to be terrible. It's Going to Be Okay by Matthew Inman. Yeah, Inman. In the Oatmeal. Killing and Dying by Adrian Tomine. Tomine.
Adrian Tomine.
That's the only one I read.
Tomatina?
Lion and
Optic
Mouse.
Nerve 14, that was good.
What was that one?
Killing and Dying.
Oh, The Killing and Dying.
Yeah.
That
Optic was really good.
Yeah.
What is Optic
Well,
Nerve?
that's the...
Is it
It's one of the... Is that not
Series.
one of the... Right, okay.
And
It's what, sorry?
the series.
It's a series.
So it's been going, I don't know, 23 years.
And the last nominee,
Lion and Mouse by R.
Sikoriak.
Sikoriak.
Fable.
Fable
Good,
Comics.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the winner was
Killing and Dying
Hey! That was good.
by Adrian Tomine.
Oh, that's the one you read.
Yeah. Seems like that came out ages ago to me.
I haven't read that. Is it good?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I read that.
I remember it was about somebody wanted to be a stand-up comedian, like a teenage girl.
Oh, right, okay.
And it was about her mum and dad sort of wanting to encourage her, but also being worried about her
Not
getting
being
laughed
able to
at in a bad way, you know. And then the mum kind of, you, as you're reading it, you see the mum's no well, like seriously no well. That's going on, although nobody ever says it.
Oh.
And then and then she's not around anymore, the mum. And then she's still being... Yeah, so it was good. I was reading it and I remember it made me feel things, you know, which is...
Yeah.
That's always good, isn't it?
I
In
like-
a comic.
I like Adrian Tomine.
Yeah,
He did that
yeah.
Shortcomings,
Yeah.
which
Well,
was
that's
fantastic.
collections of the Optic Nerve stuff as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
That was really good. That was really good. It was kind of strange seeing, you know, that his relationship, and he's sort of saying to her, you know, I'm Asian, you're Asian. This should work, and you're like, that's not how it works, mate. You know.
Yeah.
And she ends up, I think she not end up with some like a white guy or something, and it ends up. He's like,
I think was that.
what does this mean?
Was it a collection of the really early stuff? That one?
Yeah. It was nice though. It was really nice, nicely done.
Oh well, a worthy one.
Yeah, I read that It's Going to Be Okay by Matthew Inman.
Oh yeah.
That made me feel something.
That's online.
Yeah, it's online. Yeah, and it was. Oh, that was good. It was just a wee
right.
short story about a co-pilot in a plane that's going down, and he comforts a woman.
Mm-hmm.
It goes through this big story, and then it tells you at the very end that it's a true story on, is it Gene Roddenberry?
Star Trek.
Star Trek, yeah. And it's like he survived 3 plane crashes, blah blah blah. And it was like this big bit at the end. It was like, this story's not really an ode to him. It's to show you to seize the day and take a chance, blah blah blah. And I sort of, it was fantastic. It was one of those ones that sort of it looks like it's got an alternative storyline to it, and it just kind of.
So when you say it's short,
oh, it's really short. Like you could flick through that in a second.
Oh, right. Wow.
It's great.
Oh, so that's two of them that are actually good.
Yeah.
Maybe these are good.
It may be nominated.
I think that's the
I
idea.
think they are decent.
Because, our Sycorac, I haven't read that, but he's generally good.
Did you look
He does all
up?
the-
Did you look it up at least to see what it was?
No,
It
but I know
was-
his stuff. He does it in the style of
Yeah,
rabbits and things.
Kids' Fables, but
Right,
it was
yeah.
just it was fantastic. Like, it looked
Yeah,
great.
yeah, okay.
Looked great. So they're just like these are all the ones that I was sort of looking at. Going, these are fantastic. Anyway, we'll be here forever if we focus on
Next
that
one.
So next one, best single issue and one shot. A Blanket of Butterflies by Richard Van Camp and Scott B. Henderson. I Love This Part by Tilly. Would you say it's Tilly?
Mm-hmm.
Tilly Walden.
Mowgli's
Mirror by Oliver Schrauen. Pope Hats number 4 by Ethan Riley. And Silver Surfer number 11, Never After by Dan Slott and Michael Allred. And the winner
was Civil Surfer.
The winner was Silver Surfer. Yeah.
Oh.
Silver Surfer number 11. I haven't read that.
No,
I read the first trade of
yeah.
that Silver Surfer, which was interesting. It was nice.
Mike
really
Coleman's
nice.
always good, isn't he?
Yeah.
So,
It was nice to look at. I didn't really pay attention to the story, to be honest. That's why I don't really know if that speaks anything on Dan Slott. But. Best continuing series. Bandette by Paul Tobin and Colleen Coover. Giant Days by John Allison, Liza Tryman.
Max.
People are gonna have to. I'm not very good with
Lissa
pronunciation at all.
Trayman.
And Max Sarin.
Yes.
Saren. Invincible by Robert Kirkman, Ryan Otley, and Cliff Rathburn. Silver Surfer again by Dan Slott and Michael Allred. Or Southern Bastards by Jason Aaron and Jason Latour.
Southern Bastards
The
was the
winner
winner.
is Southern Bastards, yeah.
Is anyone reading any of that?
I haven't, no.
No.
I read Southern Bastards.
Yeah?
It's alright.
Very good.
I think it's very hard to relate to if you're
A northern bastard.
just if you're from if you're from I think if you're from Britain in general it's very hard to relate to.
Oh, why
because
is
it's
it
very
South,
American.
South USA?
Yeah, and it's about run
Heck
down.
town,
Yeah, total heck town that's run by a
All we know is
football team and a coach.
what we see on
Yeah.
how it's portrayed in the media, unless you went and spent
Dukes of
some
Hazzard.
time there.
Kind of thing.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fun.
Confederate
There's it.
flags and
Yeah.
everything. And,
Okay.
yeah.
That's another
there's
childhood
nice.
Yeah, it's
sweet
here.
memory.
There you go.
Don't you reckon?
Has it got a brief description?
Yeah, it says. Let's have a look. This is the description by Image Plus, which is a magazine that Image publishes and regularly. So the description says Southern Bastards is a description says Walking Tall by way of Friday Night Lights, with a small Alabama town fixated on football and barbecue being run with an iron fist by the local high school football coach. One man comes back to his hometown and decides to stand up and take his town back, but quickly finds that the only thing that runs through the town thicker than the barbecue sauce is blood. So, matching Aaron's Elmore Leonard inspired writing is Latour's art, which features characters aged and broken by time and the murderous secrets they keep, and an unflinchingly harsh portrait of the modern American South. If you're a fan of crime stories and shows like Justify, Southern Bastards is a must read.
I've never watched Justified myself.
But Jason Aaron also did not Jason Aaron write a series for Vertigo with
Yes, did he not do Scalped?
a scout, yes,
Yeah.
with the American Indians and how they are surviving in society and nowadays and the conflicts on that part.
Mm-hmm.
I never had the chance to read that. I've
No.
read about it, but I never had a chance to read that.
Yeah,
So
gets a lot of praise, but
Yeah.
I never ever had the
I've
chance
read
to
one.
sit there and read it.
One graphic novel of it.
Was it good?
It didn't really do it for me.
No.
No. But maybe because I just dipped in and it wasn't like from the start, so I didn't know who
Right. Okay.
I suppose if it's something, if it's a story or a region or something so localized that if you are not in contact with it or you are not knowledgeable, but then it's difficult for you perhaps to connect with the story.
So that's what I
So I suppose that's what Ambassadors for us living here in the UK is. The only thing we know is perhaps what we watch in films or TV series, which how realistic is that?
I've got good friends that are Southern bastards.
What? Fair enough. Maybe it's a different type of Southern bastard.
Yes.
Some of your best friends are Southern bastards.
Anyway, move on.
The name Colleen Hoover's familiar to me.
Yeah.
Did she do... do you remember something called Banana Sundays?
I'm sorry.
No?
No.
I looked
Okay,
at
no.
when I looked that up as well. I never saw anything on that.
Banana Sunday, ages ago.
That bandit,
Okay.
that bandit actually did look very interesting though. A costumed bank robber, which was interesting. It's a woman as well, so it's not just your typical dude running about. But it was quite interesting. Not costumed hero or anything. It was actually like a robber. Anyway,
Right.
best limited series: Chrononauts by Mark Millar and Sean Murphy, The Fade Out by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, Lady Killer by Joelle Jones and
Jamie
Jamie S. Rich. Minimum Wage, So Many Bad Decisions by Bob Fingerman, and The Spire by Simon Spurrier, and Jeff Stockley.
I've read 3 of them.
And the winner was
The Fade Out by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. Again by Image Comics.
Yeah, I've read a bit of that.
Of the 3 that I've read, I would pick that one.
Yeah,
that
that is good. Like, what other one have you read?
Chrononauts, the first 4, and the first one of The Spire.
Right, okay.
And
Used to read Minimum Wage back when it was going in the 90s. I've not picked it up again since it.
Is that like a redoing or is that a continuation?
I think it's, they've just picked the story up again from what I see. But I didn't. But it was good back in the day.
was it about...
It was kind of this guy's life, you know.
Right.
It was just that kind of...
Because minimum wage as a concept, it wouldn't have been around then, would it?
That's
in
right.
the 90s.
That's right. Yeah, it didn't really mean anything, the title.
But it was called minimum wage.
Well, it was American.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
It's all American.
Maybe there's something. Yeah, maybe they've had the minimum wage for years and years. So.
I'm sure they did
Fingerman,
because you get that in the films all the time.
Yeah.
Working for minimum wage, man.
Yeah.
And Bob Fingerman did something called Monkey Junk. And please do go and Google that right now if you're listening.
Okay. Best new series: Bitch Planet by Kelly Sue DeConnick and Valentine de Landro. Harrow County by Colin Bunn and Tyler Crook.
Kaiju Max
by Xander Cannon. Monstrous by
Marjorie Liu.
Oh my god.
Marjorie
Maybe
Liu.
somebody else should do this.
Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda.
Paper Girls by Brian K. Vaughan and Cliff Chang. And The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl by Ryan North and Erica Henderson.
And the
I've
winner
read 3
is
of them as well.
Paper Girls by Brian K.
can't
Vaughan
believe
and
that.
Cliff Chang. That's the winner.
There we go.
Well,
Really?
Well, I read the first issue and I thought, I don't want to read that again. So I stopped at
and
one.
that's it.
But, out of them, I heard lots of good things about Bitch Planet. I arrived a bit late to that. I wanted to start that from the start, but I never did. And Harrow County. I got Harrow County from the start. That was alright. And Monstrous was good.
Monstrous, I read a few things and certainly it looks beautiful.
The art was
is
beautiful.
amazing.
Yeah.
Really, really good art. The
Look
story
nice.
itself, I don't know, but
Look nice.
anyway,
I haven't read any of it.
so that was that.
I haven't read any of it.
I saw
Try one of these
Bitch
Rockies.
Planet in a comic shop just before. And I just saw it on the shelf and thought, tut, you know. I knew it was an old man because there was something called Bitch Planet shouting at me.
Right.
And I thought, But
How dare they?
Yeah, I've got a cheek.
Offended all you
Maybe some of my comics. You know,
Oh, you sent
That
it
was
to
just-
me.
Best publication for
Early
early
readers.
readers, up to age 8. Anna Banana and the Chocolate Explosion by Dominique Roques and Alexis Dormo. Little Robot by Ben Hatke. The Only Child by Gugin. She He We by Lee Nordling.
And Mary Shea Boss.
Thank you. Written and drawn by Henrietta by Linears.
Right.
And the winner was...
Little Robot by Ben Hatke.
Don't know any of that.
No.
Is he
I don't know
the
anyone.
guy that did Zeta the Space Girl? Ben Hatke. Remember Zeta the Space Girl? No? Just in the little books.
Sorry.
No. No.
No.
Sorry, no.
You know, this is just full of me saying, maybe this, maybe that. find
I have to be honest, I have to put my hand up. There's many of them I don't know. So there's few
Yeah, there's
that
quite a
I
lot
know,
of them.
many that I don't
Lots
know.
of them,
Yeah.
I would have liked to sit down in front of the computer and try to search about it.
That's true,
Unfortunately,
yeah. Most of it.
I haven't been able to.
That little robot looked actually quite interesting, even
Yeah.
though it was, early readers up to age 8. It looked quite nice.
Uh-huh.
It looked nice. I didn't see any of the story. It just
Mhm.
looked really nice.
You can't go wrong with young kids and robots. They love them.
Yeah.
It's true.
Best publication for kids aged 9 to 12. Baba Yaga's Assistant by Marika
Marika
Makula
Makula.
and Emily Carroll.
With like the names in this section.
Child Soldier When Boys and Girls Are Used in War by Jessica D. Humphreys, Michael
Chickwinny.
Chickwanine.
and
Claudia
De
Villa.
Nathan Hale's Hazardous Tales and the Underground Abductor by Nathan Hale. Over the Garden Wall by Pat McHale, Amalia Lavari and Jim Campbell. Roller Girl by Victoria Jameson. And Sunny Side Up by Jennifer Holm and Matthew Holm. Oh, is that like do you think that's like a married couple or a brother-sister team?
Married couple.
Yeah.
Uncle, brother, sister.
And the winner was...
Over the Garden Wall.
That's some child soldier when boys and girls are used in war. That's quite a title. Is that a factual?
It's what it is, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that'd be interesting to look at how they've handled that.
That Over the Garden Wall is a TV show.
Is it?
Yeah, Cartoon
Cartoon.
Network TV show.
Yeah.
Never watched it, but that was just
What came
basically
first?
the TV show. That's
Right.
adapted to the
Really?
TV show, yeah.
Okay, that's
Which is interesting to see it win an Eisner.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a spin-off.
An
from a
adaptation
cartoon,
thing, yeah. Best publication for teens, aged 13 to 17. Awkward by...
Svetlana Shmakova.
That's the right title for that age group, isn't it? Awkward.
Awkward,
30s.
It looked good as well, actually. Drowned City, Hurricane, Katrina and New Orleans by Don Brown. March, Book 2 by John Lewis, Andrew Eden and Nate Powell. Moose by Max
Rodriguez.
Oyster War by Ben Towell. And Super Mutant Magic Academy by Gillian Tamaki.
Right.
And the winner was...
Super Mutant Magic Academy.
I remember Gillian Tamaki from Skin.
Yeah. Best humour publication: Cyanide and Happiness, Stab Factory by Chris Wilson, Rob Den Bleeker, and Dave
Careful there, careful there.
McElfretrick.
McFuck. Deep Dark Fears by Fan
We
Christ.
apologise to the McElfretrick family.
I can't
Everyone
pronounce
who's
the
numb like that.
Sex Castle by Kyle Starks. Step Aside Pops. A Hark, A Vagrant Collection by Kate Beaton. And You Are by Eric Haven.
Or
Yeah.
the Sumerian city, it could be.
And the winner was
Step Aside Pops A Hark, A Vagrant Collection.
Kate Beaton.
I would like to investigate that. I like best human publication. I like the
Cyanide
sound
and
of that.
Happiness are amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love them. They're great, just like good comic strips. and they have good online videos as well, like animated things. They're just great. They're almost like Stickmen, but they've got a wee bit more detail to them.
Sex Castle on Image.
One of their little strips that I saw the other day was hilarious. It's just a wee 4-panel thing. It's a guy and a girl having an argument, and it's like, you've got a small dick, and the other one's like, yeah, well, you've got saggy tits, and she's like, I'm out here, and he says, don't let you, in this second to last panel, don't let the door hit you on the way out, and in the last panel, it's a door smacking her in the face. Like, it's got a face and it's smacking her, which is fantastic. Best digital and webcomic. Bandette by Paul Tobin and Colleen Coover. Fresh Romance, edited by Janelle Asselin. The Legend of Wonder Woman by Renee DeLiz. Lighten Up by Ronald Wimberley. And These Memories Won't Last by Stu Campbell. And the winner was...
Bandit.
Ooh. So it
was nominated, for someone else.
Lost out on one, but won on another.
Colleen Coover. Do you remember Banana Sunday?
Is it a comic? What is it? Can you look it up?
This just feels like a deja vu.
Banana Sunday, right? Wait a minute. We got
Early 2000s.
We got to have a look at
And
it.
is it a comic?
It was like 4 issues, I think. Banana Sundays.
Oh no, Banana Sunday.
I've not gone mad.
Oh no, Banana
That's it.
Sunday. There we go. Colleen Coover.
Yeah.
Root Niboni.
Yes.
So is it her that does the art?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I remember it was good.
Really good.
And that's about all I remember about it. I must have a look through it again.
What category did they just win? That one? The
That was best
web
digital.
comic.
best
yeah.
webcomic. Right.
Yeah.
Is that Bandit here?
That
Chance?
looks like Bandit.
Ah.
Yeah, that's
There's a
Bandit.
bit of a Spider Woman colour thing going on there, isn't there?
Yeah, red and yellow, and black.
Nice.
Good.
Nice art.
Is that, oh, that's Bandit.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Very
There
good.
you go.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, so we move on.
Good for
Best anthology. Drawn and Quarterly, 25 years of contemporary cartooning, comics and graphic novels, edited by Tom Devlin. Eat More Comics, The Best of the Nib, edited by Matt Bowers. 24/7, edited by Dan Berry. Mouse Guard, Legends of the Guard, Volume 3, edited by David Peterson and Rebecca Taylor. Peanuts, a tribute to Charles M. Schultz, edited by Shannon Waters, or Watters as that actually looks. And the winner was...
Drawn and Quarterly. 25 years of contemporary cartooning, comics and graphic novels, edited by Tom Devlin.
It's a sin.
Why?
It's a sin.
When Peanuts is sitting the best anthology,
Well,
it should win.
that is a great book though, that drawing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I've
It's full of stuff.
I've went
I
through it.
don't know that Peanuts book. Is that other people doing Peanuts? Or is it a collection of him?
I'm not actually too sure.
A tribute to
Yeah.
Charles M.
If it's that, then okay.
Yeah.
Drawn and Quarterly has it. I'll let them off.
That's allowed. Because they have been doing new comics with Peanuts.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of the fans were not too happy about it either.
Like they did with Asterix. New
Yes.
artists,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and they weren't too happy about that.
Have you read that Drawn and Quarterly then? That one.
I've not read all of it yet.
Right.
Yeah, it's enormous. It's huge. It's like this thick.
Alright.
Okay, I'm going to skip out pronouncing the names just
What?
purely because I can't do it.
Right.
We're not doing a very good job of getting the names. So I'm going to just say it, and then when it comes to the winner, we can say who it was. If you want to, if anybody wants to look them up at a later date, they can. But you've got the emails, it's fine.
Yeah.
So best reality-based work: The Arab of the Future, Childhood in the Middle East, 1978 to 1984. Displacement, a travel log. Hip Hop Family Tree, Book 3, 1983 to 1984. Invisible Ink, My Mother's Secret Love Affair with a Famous Cartoonist. March, Book 2 by John Lewis, The Story of My Tits.
Okay.
Yep.
And the winner was...
March, Book 2.
that was raking in all the.
That's a lot.
Yeah, the
of
March
interesting
it's
books
been
then.
it's been getting really good reviews.
What's it about?
Oh,
If I'm correct, it's based.
Senator.
It's based in a march that
Civil
Amer-
rights.
civil rights march essentially, and a protest that
God, what was who?
Black American decided to walk through and created this march. And
Who's
there is a film that is in there. That there is a couple of books, and this is the second one.
Yeah,
so
is
it's
that
interesting one too.
Selma.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. That's
God, who's the senator that's at the forefront of this book though?
John Lewis.
Is it John Lewis?
Yeah.
Right. Senator John Lewis. He's the one that's
He's
been
done
doing
as the author. He won the
Yeah.
Eisner Award.
He's been doing all the promo and everything for it as
Yeah.
well, and going on
I think that's on volume 3 now.
Colbert and all this.
I've
kind of
read-
stuff. It is, yeah. It just got done.
I've read some of the story of my tits
Yeah.
Did you?
actually online.
Oh,
yes,
that's interesting.
yeah, in top shelf. Yeah, and
Pretty
it was
good.
an interesting one. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I think it's more from this point of view of if you're a woman and if you're the period of the being a teenager and how so from a man point of view it's perhaps more difficult to understand that position, but I thought it was an interesting way to put it through, and yeah, it was what I read a few
Gives
weeks
you an
back, it was-
insight.
Well,
A nice piece of feminist literature.
so yeah, it was interesting. So
Good. It's a good title.
What was the title again?
the story of my tits.
Great. Best graphic album, new. Long Walk to Valhalla. Nanjing or Nanying. The Burning City. Ruins. Sam Zabel and the Magic Pen. And the Thrilling Adventures of Lovelace and Babbage.
Sorry, I've got to plead a bit of ignorance here, but what do they mean by best graphic album? What do they mean by album? Best graphic album? I don't quite
I'm not too
understand.
sure actually. Graphic album, is it just a graphic novel or?
I would imagine it would be
Or
a
is it
graphic
just
novel.
Artwork.
No.
No.
I was going to say maybe they weren't coming out as periodicals before they collected them or something.
So it'll be a
That's
graphic
a
novel.
guess.
So it'll be a graphic novel.
But I know the Dylan Horrocks one, the Sam Zabel, I was reading that online while he was doing it. He was putting it on the page.
Right.
So it's maybe
online.
just a collection of.
And then
Best graphic album.
Probably that's the definition of the category. Well, the winner was Ruins.
Ruins by Peter Cooper.
yeah, he's good. I haven't read that, but he did World War Three magazine. And,
Oh, really?
and there was something called The System that he did. That was good as well. So I'm sure that would be good.
Yeah.
Alright. With the Peter Cooper.
Best graphic album reprint. Angry Youth Comics. Roses in December, a story of love and Alzheimer's. The Less Than Epic Adventures of TJ and Amal Omnibus. Nimona and Soldier's Heart, the campaign to understand my World War II veteran, my World War II veteran father. And the winner was
Nimona.
yes. I've read a small bit of Nimona. It's quite good actually. Quite enjoy it.
So,
What is that?
is it a regular? It's just a graphic novel.
Yeah. I think it was maybe online before, and then it got collected into a graphic novel.
Right.
It's nice though. It's really, really nice. Very modestly priced on Amazon. I think you can get it for like £7 or something. It's quite a thick book as well. Good. That
The Nimona one.
yeah, the Nimona one. That Roses in December as well. Story of Love and Alzheimer's. That looked very interesting when I was looking at it. Best adaptation from another medium. Captive of Friendly Cove, based on the secret journals of John Jewett. City of Clowns. Ghetto Clown. Oh my god. Lafcadio.
Cards.
The Faceless Ghost. And other
Macabre.
macabre tales from Japan. And Two Brothers. And the winner was...
Two Brothers.
There we go. Which was adapted from what? A video game?
I've read something by them too, and I can't remember what it is. Fabian and Gabriel Bar.
A Dark Horse, which makes me think it had to have been from some sort of film, TV show, or game. And there is a game called Two Brothers that could be adapted very well into
Adaptation from it, yeah.
Was it Day Tripper you read? Just like
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
Fabian Moon and
Day Tripper.
was that them behind that? Yeah.
Yeah. Vertigo.
Interesting.
Oh.
Best US edition of international material. Alpha. Ellipses. Directions. The Eternaut. A Glance Backward. The March of the Crabs. And The Realist. And the winner was...
The Realist. By Asaf Hanuka.
It's weird.
The only one I know is The Eternaut by Osterheld and Solano Lopez, which is an Argentinian comic. Science fiction.
Is that the cover with the guy with the snorkel on?
With the scuba diving mask.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That looked like an amazing book.
It was, well, it's the legendary comic
Mm.
in the Spanish language. Is one of the graphic novels you have to read.
Yeah.
Because it's based in the period where Argentina there's a lot of political conflict and dictatorship and disappearance and things like that. And a lot of it is touched via the science fiction and the stories. So certainly it's very interesting to look at.
Yeah.
And although he missed in this category, actually they won a prize in another category.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay. Best US edition of international material, Asia. Assassination Classroom, Volumes 2 and 7. A Bride's Story, Volume 7. Master Keaton, Volumes 2 and 4. Showa, 1953 to 1989, A History of Japan. A Silent Voice. And Sunny, Volume 5. And the winner was...
Showa, 1953-1989, A History of Japan.
I'm noticing a lot of drawn and quarterly stuff coming up in these things.
Quite a lot, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
lot.
it's a good company, you know, they publish
Yeah,
good quality stuff, so...
I mean, so far that's 1,
Is that the publishing
2,
house?
3,
Drawn and Quarterly, but they also
4.
do a magazine called Drawn and Quarterly.
Yeah.
A comic.
5. So that's 5 of these
Is
so
it
far.
back to back comic in it, or is it like articles and stuff?
Used to be the anthology, wasn't it? Drawn Quarter.
Yeah, it was
Is
an
it still
anthology,
called?
yeah.
I've never read it.
No, I can't think of that. Best archival collection / project, strips. We have Beyond Mars, Cartoons for Victory, The Complete Funky Winker-Bean, Volume 4.
Fantastic title.
Love it.
The Funky Winker Band.
The Eternaut, Cremos, The Lost Art of Niso Rampone, Volumes 1 and 2, and White Boy in Skull Valley. And the winner was...
The Eternaut, which
The
I was
Eternaut.
mentioning earlier on, yeah. So, it's an interesting one. A good one. Fantagraphics has done the book. I saw the book in Forbidden Planet Edinburgh last year. So, hardback, it's slightly landscape shape publication. So, yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Black and white.
So this category best archival collection, does that mean that they've pulled some old stuff out of somewhere and reprinted it that hasn't been in print for a while? Is that what that
Well,
best archival collection?
I don't know. For example, the Eternaut, I believe the edition that we know by Fantagraphics is a compilation of different stories and strips as
Right.
they were published and trying to compile it and put it together in a book. So
And
I don't know if that's
the current. That's That one is that the one that's this one? Is
The
that the one that
the
has won the
Eternaut.
award? Fantagraphics, yeah.
Eternaut. For that one, for that job in particular.
I feel like that complete funky Winker Bean Volume 4.
Yeah.
I feel like there doesn't actually need to be any other volumes there because that on its own would be a funny name.
Exactly.
If
That's
it
it.
actually started on Volume 4.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think we
Never
great.
mind.
The complete funky Winker Bean Volume 4.
Or that's it.
First one. Best archival collection / project comic books. Frank Miller's Ronin Gallery edition. P. Craig Russell's Murder Mystery and Other Stories Gallery edition. The Puma Blues, the complete saga. Walt Disney's Uncle Scrooge and Donald Duck, the Don Rosa Library, volumes 3 and 4. And Walt Kelly's Fairy Tales.
And the winner was Walt Kelly's Fairy Tales. Well, I don't know this edition. Certainly, I know Ronin by Frank Miller, and I know the Walt Disney's Uncle Scrooge and Donald Duck, the Don Rosa. Everyone should read that at some point in life.
Oh yeah, is it really good?
Oh yeah. That the Disney comics. Probably in Italy you got them through Topolino, and in Spain we had Don Mickey, which with these publications where they.
There was quite a few little format.
Yeah.
There was one for in Italian. It's got a funny name, the character, but Titi. But it's the little yellow bird. The little mischievous yellow bird in one of the cartoons.
What, in Looney Tunes?
Is that for the Warner Bros or that's from?
Them old Walt Disney ones. Tweety, yeah.
Tweety. So that's
Tweety
yeah,
and Looney Tunes.
that's Looney Tunes. That's Warner Bros. That's
Oh,
not
that's
Disney.
right.
But yeah, I can imagine they probably were published in the same sort of format
Yeah.
because they was. But yeah.
Best writer. Jason Aaron for Southern Bastards. Men of Wrath, Doctor Strange, Star Wars, and Thor. John Allison for Giant Days. Ed Brubaker for The Fade Out, Velvet, and Criminal Special Edition. Marjorie Liu for Monstrous. And G. Willow Wilson for Ms. Marvel.
And the winner was Jason Aaron.
For Southern Bastards. Another one.
Men on Wrath, Doctor Strange, Star Wars, and Thor. I've read some of the Thor.
Is it good? Is that Lady Thor?
And he's done
He's done the other one as well?
previous to Lady Thor, to the Thor, which is the woman, yeah.
Oh, right,
Previous to that. The Star Wars series and Doctor Strange is quite good as well. I quite like that. So yeah. Cool. And from Ed Brubaker, I recommend Velvet. Really, really good.
You'd said that to me before as well.
Yeah. It's just now in a pause, in a hiatus just now, but I've done about 15, 16 issues.
Wow.
And really, really good series.
What's it
But
about?
It's about spies. It's actually espionage.
Oh, spies.
Yeah. But it's kind of made in the 60s, early 70s period.
Right.
And so kind of the Cold War. But the main thing is the main character is a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it really interesting. And it's all told from her point of view, and you know, because she's living this world of men, you know.
Yeah. Especially
It's
in
a
that
man's
time.
world, etc. But she's the one actually is kicking ass.
Right.
Very good series, actually. Very good. Even if you don't like spies and espionage, give it a try because it's worth it to read it.
I remember you telling
And
me
the
that.
art is really good.
I like that.
Best writer / artist. Bill Griffith for Invisible Ink, My Mother's Secret Love Affair with the famous cartoonist. Nathan Hale for Nathan Hale's Hazardous Tales, The Underground Abductor. Sydney Padua with The Thrilling Adventures of Lovelace and Babbage. Ed Piskor for Hip Hop Family Tree, Volume 3. And Noah Van Sciver for Fante Bukowski. Yeah, and St. Cole, which I read Fante Bukowski.
Is it anything to do with the writer Bukowski?
Yeah, it's a guy who believes himself to be one. It's the
right.
kind of synopsis is like, we've all got that one mate who thinks he's Bukowski or...
It's true, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a mate growing up who thought he was Bukowski. Yeah.
I don't. which gets me worried. Is it me?
Well,
Nah.
Gets me worried.
no, it's
No,
not you.
no,
They've got other things like other people on it as well.
It's not you.
You're clean,
It's
mate.
Steve Rogers.
You're clean.
Steve Trevor.
Oh, it was
Oh wait,
Steve
no,
Trevor.
it's Steve Trainer.
Steve Trainer, Trevor Rogers. It was Steve Rogers.
And the winner was.
The winner was Bill Griffith for Invisible Ink, My Mother's Secret Love Affair with a Famous Cartoonist.
Who's the famous
Sounds
cartoonist?
interesting.
Don't know.
I'm going to take just a small break for just 2 minutes because we're battering through these. It's quite interesting for you three folks here. I would say you were pretty up to date, and yet it's interesting to see how much we don't know from the list.
Wow.
I personally wouldn't consider myself up to date, but
No, but you know,
but yeah, I'm overwhelmed by how much there's potential good stuff to read that I haven't
Well,
even
yeah,
heard
that's
of.
the thing.
that's the thing that you need to look at it as the like. I was going to say, do you look at it at the point of, you know, oh, I've missed out on so much, or do you look at it as, oh god, none of this is anything? But it is. It's that whole thing. You
Add
look
it
at
to the rest.
yeah, you look at that list and go, God, it's just so
Well,
much. other
there's
stuff.
to read or to look at list.
Yeah,
There's a
definitely.
growing. So that's how I look at that.
Yeah,
and
me
yes,
too.
you know.
But it's
There's
just
many I don't know, but you just have to be honest, you know. Well, sorry, I don't know these people. I know a few of them, but
There's just so much being published, isn't there?
yeah, it's just so interesting.
there's only so many hours of the day you can actually dedicate
Exactly. I would love to be able to
read and you know.
dedicate several hours a day.
But this is the situation. But yeah, I mean, I highlighted the winners, and I've taken out a few other names and titles that I want to have a look. I want to read about it, and I want to read it and compare. Because I always say it to Dave, you know, you need to read more comics.
That's right. The only person that ever said that to me in my life.
Well,
You need to
you
read
will
more comics.
always remember that.
Yeah, I will.
Do you, is there ones on this list, David, as well, that you would look at and go, God, I wouldn't mind reading that, I wouldn't mind reading this?
Yeah, probably. I've not been thinking with that in mind going along, but
No, just...
yeah, I mean, even yeah, as I say, that from the first category, all of them, you know, seemed good.
Yeah, tickle the fancy.
I guess I was surprised. You know,
Yeah.
usually I'm pretty large, you know. It's all just a scam, innit? But
Is it not maybe...
but no, these are actually good. Some of them, yeah.
Is it not maybe that the past couple of years, well, so I've heard from listening to other comics folks speak about it. Past couple of years in the Eisners and the Harveys and everything, there hasn't been a lot to sort of pick from. They sort of look at them and.
To be honest, I never paid
it's a lot of
attention.
the big ones.
Because
I
there
never
wasn't
paid
a lot of output, or because
No, it's just there
the
wasn't.
selection.
It was just like it was all sort of either the big two
Ah,
or like just sort of a handful of image stuff and that was it. But
Well, I did see that
But I don't know.
the Harvey Awards this year were completely swamped by one company.
really,
It was like every category had like 3 books by, I can't remember what the company was, but obviously something had gone on and
we can
Not
have a
it'd
look.
been blocked.
Black Mask. Perhaps.
No.
We can have a look.
Yeah.
See. Anyway, we'll get back to it and get through them. We've not got long to go actually.
There's probably so many more really good books as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
That
But
didn't
that's-
even get the nomination.
That's
Yeah.
the thing that goes to show. You know, this is only a pick of 5 in each category.
That's right, and there's going to be loads of great stuff.
Yeah.
And is this who nominates these? Does it go on numbers by
They've got
professionals?
They've got a board. that
Yeah,
they
they've
put
got a
together,
board
haven't
that pick
they?
them.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
The Harveys is picked by creators who nominate other creators, whereas this is a board of people who
People,
pick it out,
right.
much like the Oscars in that respect as well, where they pick the films to go forward. It's a board of people.
At this
who
board
pick
of
it.
people actually,
Rather than
Ah.
the creatives doing it.
but
The
this board of
Harveys
people
are
actually
Right.
have been or they are involved
Right.
in comics.
Okay.
So next one is best penciler / inker or penciler / inker team. We have Michael Allred, Silver Surfer, and Art Ops.
I read Art Ops.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, they were right.
Cliff Chang for Paper Girls, Erica Henderson for Jughead and Unbeatable Squirrel. Joelle Jones for Lady Killer and Brides of Helheim. And Nate Powell for March Book 2. And the winner was...
The winner was Cliff Chiang
Paper Girls.
for Paper Girls by Image Comics.
My favourite comic of 2016.
Well, according to Image Comics, they say that Paper Girls, which won Best New Series and also Best Penciler Inker for his work.
Shows how much
So-
I know.
It would be something like it's a love letter to the 1980s pop culture, and Paper Girl serves as a perfect companion piece, centering on 4 young newspaper delivery girls who stumble across a game-changing story in the autumn of 1988. So steeped in nostalgia of the pop culture and current events during the final months of the Reagan administration, Paper Girls is a tale about the end of childhood innocence in the face of nascent professional lives and the camaraderie of adolescent sisterhood. Chiang proves here why he's the best penciler in the game, with work that's both timeless and surreal, providing an environment where the autumn moonlight nights are both sinister and full of adventure.
That's a bold statement.
Well, yeah. Just remember, I'm reading the Image Plus magazine.
Yeah, true.
So obviously they like
Good
to.
sales pitch there. It sounds interesting, yeah.
But I mean, Cliff Chiang,
The
yeah.
coming of age story.
It's
It's always good.
Yeah, true.
a good artist. It's a good artist. Why not?
It'll probably make a very good film when Fox or somebody buys it, no doubt. Because they probably will. That sounds like a film in the making, by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Probably.
A very indie film. Best painter / multimedia artist.
Federico Bertolucci.
Lucci.
I wonder if he's related to Bernardo, the director.
Yeah.
Oh, possibly, yeah. Love the Tiger and Love the Fox. Colleen Coover for Bandette. Corita Lupatelli. Was it Azuna? Dustin Nugent for The Sender. And Tony Sandoval.
Sandoval.
Yeah. A glance backward. And the winner was
Dustin Union.
for The Sender.
No, that name's familiar.
I read that Descender.
Did you?
It's alright.
It looks nice.
What about the art?
I gotta say, there were some parts of it where I was like, oh wow, that is pretty amazing, yeah.
So is he a painter, multimedia artist?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them that
One or the
it
other.
just looks like watercolour.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's quite kind of, I'd describe it as
Yeah,
not very polished, if you see what I mean. It's quite raw in a way, which is nice, yeah.
Is that painted or is that done?
I think he does that technique. I don't know if it's aquarella or is that
Well, it's
particular.
painted, isn't it? It's got
Always painted,
Yeah, it
but
looks-
he does that.
It does say best painter. /
Yeah,
multimedia
so
artist.
that's the style, and he's really good at.
Cool.
Good stuff.
Best cover artist. David Ayer with Hawkeye or Karnak or Scarlet Witch. Take your pick. Raphael Albuquerque with 8 and Huck.
Oh yeah, that name rings a bell, yeah.
Amanda, he also did American Vampire.
Right.
Am I right?
Yes.
With Scott Snyder.
Ah.
Amanda Connor for Harley Quinn. Joelle Jones with Lady Killer and Brides of Helheim. And Ed Pisker with the Hip Hop Family Tree. And the winner was
David Aja
Aja.
for Hawkeye, Karnak, and Scarlet Witch. I mean, to me, well deserved.
Yeah,
Personally. I know the covers that Amanda Conner has done, and Raphael Albuquerque, respect to that. Joel Jones, I've seen some of the Lady Killer covers for Dark Horse. an episode. I've seen some of the Hip Hop Family Tree covers via the previous catalogue,
Yeah,
so
they're
you can
good.
see they're quite good as well.
Yeah.
Very different style.
I'd like to read that hip hop.
Yeah.
But
thing.
I'm a big fan of David Aja, and I say kudos, well done.
I like
Yeah,
the
they
one
look cool, man.
he did like Africa Bambaataa, and it's in the style of old sort of Marvel comics and things.
That
Yeah.
Hip Hop Family Tree,
Which are really
is
good.
incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to read that. I think I want to read it also because I'll probably learn a lot.
Yeah.
'Cause I do like some hip hop, but
Mhm.
there's probably lots that I've got a clue about.
That's correct. Okay.
Best colouring.
Best colouring, yeah. Laura Allred for Lady Killer, Silver Surfer, and Our Tops. Jodie Belair, The Autumn Lands, Injection, Plutono, Pretty Deadly, The Surface, They're Not Like Us, The X-Files, Zero, The Massive, Magneto, and Vision.
Whoa, they've been doing a lot of colouring.
Yeah, somebody's very busy. Elizabeth Brightvisor, The Fade Out, Criminal Magazine, Outcast, and Velvet. Outcast does look lovely.
Yeah. Velvet as
Jo-
well.
Yeah, Velvet as well, yeah. And The Fade Out.
Mhm.
That's great. John Rauch, or Rauch, The Beauty, Batman Arkham Knight, Earth 2 Society, and Runaways. And finally, Dave Stewart for Ape Sapien, BPRD, Hell on Earth, Fight Club 2, Frankenstein Underground, Hellboy in Hell, Hellboy in the BPRD, Sandman Overture, Twilight Children, Captain America White, and Space Dumplings.
Sandman Overture. That. That is pretty beautiful.
I feel like I
Did that finish?
need a drink
Sandman
after that.
Overture. Yeah.
It took its time, but yeah, thing is still going on. Providence.
Yeah.
And the winner was Jodie Belair for The Autumn Lands, Injection, Plutona, Pretty Deadly, The Surface, They Are Not Like Us, Zero, The X-Files, The Massive, Magneto, and Vision. Woo!
Sorry, I missed that. Can you say that again?
Yeah, you want me to? Was it Banana Sundays?
Banana Sundays. Yeah, Steve
Was it Steve
Trevor.
Rogers?
Steve Sawyer.
Trevor.
Steve Traynor. Steve Rogers!
This next one is the one that really struck me, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Best lettering.
Right.
Derf
Back, Derf Trash.
For trash.
Right, now hold there.
Okay.
The next
I'm
one.
like, wait a minute. Derf Back, Derf Trashed. To me, that was like one of the best, if not the best book of last year. Full stop.
Yeah.
And then he turns up in best lettering.
Well,
And I mean, the lettering was good. But,
Yeah.
you know, so it just struck me. I thought, oh, what's that all about?
Having read the start of
Oh,
it.
you just threw me then. I thought you could say what.
Haven't-
Back Derf like the name.
No, I'm used to his name.
Having read the start of it, it is incredible. So you're right. I agree with you that appearing on best lettering.
I suppose they threw him a bone.
Yeah.
But to
Maybe
me, that's
it's,
odd.
it's maybe just missed the cutoff. He's maybe come in after
Maybe.
the ones of last year, and then
Yeah.
he's come to this year, and he's just missed the cutoff, and they've been like,
but it's in,
Well,
if it's in
we'll
best
bring it in.
lettering, it should be in the other categories as well.
do you know what? You should maybe get some other sort of honorary award.
But anyway,
at the end.
never mind.
Steve Dutrow with Bloodsea, Midnight Society, Plants vs Zombies.
Really good.
Lucy Nisley with Displacement. Troy Little with Hunter S. Thompson's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And Kevin McCluskey for We Dig Worms. And the winner was
Derf Back Derf.
Trashed.
So what is
Trash?
I've not read it. I've not heard of it.
David
Oh, it's
Gilmour
his story of,
this thing.
of working on bin lorries.
For 2 years.
Oh right.
Yeah, 2 years.
Oh, I'd like that.
Yeah.
I've worked on bins.
We could have a wee caption. See Treehouse Podcast Issue 1.
Yeah,
Smile
actually
and
that,
stand.
that is very true. If you do want to hear about trash in any great depth, listen to the Treehouse podcast episode 1, where
Discuss
David speaks about it at great length, and then they discuss it.
It's an excellent book.
Best comics related periodical / journalism. We are in the last hurrah of the last 4 categories. Alter Ego, edited by Roy Thomas. Back Issue, edited by Michael Urey. Comic Riffs blog by Michael Kavanagh. Hogan's Alley, edited by Tom Hines. Jack Kirby Collector, edited by John Morrow. And the winner was
Hogan's Alley.
That's
the winner. Yeah.
edited by Tom
Heintius.
Heintius. Tom Heintius. I'd say it's Tom Heintius, that's it.
You know, all the... Well, I don't actually know Comic Riffs blog, so I should check that out. But, you know, really they're all about the past, you know? For being journalism, it's all like, when comics great.
Yeah.
Because Alter Ego and Back Issue and Ducky.
I mean, they're great. I love
They're really
Jack
good.
Kirby Collector.
They're really good magazines.
The thing is, in essence, that is the truth, though, isn't it?
How dare you?
Children,
The comics were better.
cover your ears.
You see the three
Yeah.
there, the three is it three publishers or publishing houses?
Two models.
Two Models is the publisher.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. Best comics related book. Harvey Kurtzman, the man who created mad and revolutionized humor in America. King of the Comics, 100 Years of King Features Syndicate. Only What's Necessary, Charles M. Schultz and the Art of Peanuts. Out of Line, the Art of Jules Pfeiffer. And Will Eisner, champion of the graphic novel. And the winner was...
Harvey Kurtzman, the man who created mad and revolutionized humor in America.
That's it. Do you know what? That's a tough category.
It is. I think I would like to read all of it.
I
me
looked
too.
at that and just started going, man, that's really hard. As much as I would probably, straight away I'm on Peanuts, but that's just...
Had you heard of that, Peanuts? But
No, I haven't actually, believe it or not. Chip Kidd as well.
Yeah.
Best academic / scholarly work. The Blacker the Ink, Constructions of Black Identity in Comics and Sequential Art. Boys Love Manga and Beyond, History, Culture and Community in Japan. Graphic Medicine Manifesto. Superheroes on World Screens. And Unflattering. And the winner was...
The Blacker the Ink, Constructions of Black Identity in Comics and Sequential Art.
That's the one that captured my mind there, the title alone. That was that was very... I'll read that. Let's see what that is. Although I'm quite taken with unflattering. So that doesn't give you anything, which is great.
Sitting going, what's that?
That's great. Harvard University Press.
Unflattering.
And we come to our final
Category
here. There is 5 other categories after, but they were ones that weren't on the nominations. They were just ones that appeared in between the show. Best publication design. Beyond the Surface. The Eternaut. Eventually Everything Connects. King of the Comics, 100 Years of King Features Syndicate. Only What's Necessary, Charles M. Schultz and the Art of Peanuts. And Sandman Gallery Edition. And the winner was...
Sandman Gallery Edition.
Wow.
So there's the winner.
So Peanuts got cheated 3 times. That's what I read.
Fair enough.
Charles M. Schultz got shafted. He on the ground. It's a sin. The last ones that were here were people that were inducted into the Hall of Fame. Judges' choices were Carl Burgos.
Carl Burgos. Yeah.
Tove Jansson.
Janssen or
Janssen. And the voters' choice was Linda Barry, Rube Goldberg, as in the Rube Goldberg machine. Matt Groening and Jacques Tardy.
Oh,
Jacques Tardy.
Wow. Rube Goldberg, Rube Goldberg's the machine where you hit one thing at the start and then it goes to the next thing. Like you hit a marble that goes into hit some dominoes.
Is it? Oh, right.
Fan, which fans.
That's what that's called.
It's a Rube Goldberg machine, yeah.
Oh, right.
Interesting.
The Russ Manning Promising Newcomer Award went to Dan Mora.
Yeah.
This might be sacrilege. Who's Russ Manning?
Russ Manning.
Yeah. Like I said, it might be sacrilege.
Well,
He was a newcomer that never met it.
He used to do the Star Wars newspaper strips before.
Oh, really?
Toys.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
really good.
Okay.
He did that other. Was it? He did another. Was it Magnus Robot Fighter or something? What's it
Yes,
called
I
that?
think so. Yeah, that's right.
I
It's
apologise.
really nice.
I apologise
Classic
for my-
artist.
No,
It's
check
really
it out.
good.
my ignorance.
Check it out. Russ
The
Manning.
Bob Clampett Humanitarian Award went to Matthew Inman, which was that one at the start, the best short story one that I latched onto about the plane crash.
Mm-hmm.
The Bill Finger Award for Excellence in Comic Book Writing went to Richard E. Hughes, Elliot S. Magan? Is that two separate people?
Yeah, Elliot is Magan and Richard E. Hughes. To be
Okay.
people, yeah.
Bill Finger Award for Excellence in Comic Book Writing.
The award itself, as far as I'm aware, is they're trying to give this award to people that has kind of been forgotten or passed
All right.
and averted by the general public,
Yeah.
as Bill Finger was
Ah, okay.
at his time. Many people may not know, but Bill Finger actually wrote many of the classic stories of Batman, created many of the characters, but he never got any credit for it. All the credit went to Bob Kane.
Yeah.
And so even nowadays, when you say Batman created by Bob Kane, you should always say it's Batman created by Bill Finger and Bob Kane.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yes.
Right.
In your opinion, does Bob Kane still reside on that list? Or is it just
Hardly.
created by Bill Finger?
Hardly.
Right. So it should be created by Bill Finger, but Bob Kane kind of had a tiny hand in it.
Well,
Well, for what I
creating the
read
Joker,
about it,
things
yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
There's a very interesting book about it, and I'm
Yeah,
hoping
should
it's
be.
gonna
Yeah.
be in English at some point. I forgot to bring it, but it's called in Spanish it's called the Batman La Serenata Nocturna, which means Batman Night Serenade. And there's an excerpt of it, which is quite interesting. I brought that because it's a bit finger.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You knew it would
I've
come
already-
up.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna come up at some point, so I thought, well, you know what, it's a quite good thing to bring. So it's very interesting.
Is that the one that you showed me?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I do
Yeah.
hope that it's gonna be published.
I hope so too. Because I would very much like to read that.
Yeah.
And lastly, the Wilt Eisner Spirit of Comics Retailer Award went to Orbital Comics and Games in London.
Ah.
Fantastic shop, by the
I
way.
went.
Yeah.
Fantastic
Have
shop.
you have you been? Yeah.
I went, 2 weeks ago. I didn't like it much.
How is it? What is it?
Controversial.
I've been.
It's big, yeah, it's big, but it sounds really. This is going to sound really bad, but no. The guys were nice enough. When I walked in, they were very nice. You know, how you doing? You alright today? Yeah, not too bad. And sort of looked around, but I felt they were really overpriced, which was strange because I went into Forbidden Planet down the road and I got loads of deals.
Yeah.
But I didn't find any deals in Orbital. I felt that even their deal comic books were priced too high. You know, there was only like £1 off or something.
I've been a couple of times, and
Yeah.
I always enjoy the trips there. I always found things at very good prices.
Never found anything. I maybe never spent too long in there, but I found that Forbidden Planet was good there, but on the independent side, the one that's Camden, is it Mega City?
Mega City Comics.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mega City. That was good.
Oh, never been there.
That was nice.
Is that in Glasgow?
No, in London.
Mega City.
Is it? But yeah, it was London, wasn't it?
Mega
City.
So did Bob
Am I right?
do a bit of a Stan Lee taking?
Yeah.
Oh, it did worse than that.
Oh
Did
right,
worse than that.
I never realised that
Yeah, he's pretty notorious for
that the big two both had a.
Oh yeah, worse than that. I mean, he
A
took
person.
Bob Kane took credit for the creation of the stories and the creation
Yeah,
of the
Mega City.
characters, and he did not create them.
Oh,
He
right.
took credit for the creation of Batman
Yes.
uniform, and actually,
It's great.
I need to show you now. The next time I bring the book, I'll show an illustration of the Batman that Bob Kane created,
Right.
and then I'll show you,
Is that London?
and you'll see the difference.
Right.
It's fantastic.
Because Bill Finger pointed to him, well, you should do this, you should be wearing this, you should be wearing that, it should be this colour, and you'd be amazed.
So that was the Eisner
Eisner?
Awards.
The
Eisner
Eisner Awards.
The Eisner Awards. I've got some news before I said to you guys to bring
Yeah.
things for you.
And I brought
Or
things, yeah.
anything. News. Ninjak is being made into a live-action TV show
Okay.
with the guy that played Deadshot in Arrow.
Okay.
Or is
I
it
don't know the
Flash?
name of.
No,
Yeah,
Arrow.
okay. I know which actor you mean. I don't know the name, but I know his face. Yes.
I knew this would appeal to.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've read the Ninja comics. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like them.
You
Yeah.
brought the
I brought one of the
along,
Ninja. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the classic Ninja as well. That was Joker's Heart, the art one from the 90s. That was really good series too.
They released a wee preview shot, but it's literally just a preview shot of the back of somebody's head with some swords, and that's it. So, but I didn't know it was being made into a show. And
No,
it came up and
I
so-
didn't know that, but that's interesting. We'll see.
Yeah. The first previews of Mark Miller or Millar as people call him, and Greg Capullo's Reborn went up the other day. I just like Greg Capullo's art. It's very all over the place, but I don't know what it is.
Looks
Personally, I've not looked into it myself. I knew he was working with. I knew Greg Capullo was working with Mark Miller, but
There's been an intention of leave it very much,
Wow.
not publicise very much about it.
yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
I think that was great.
It's not been publicised much.
Yeah, that's right. They don't want to. I was reading Mark Miller doesn't want to make very much about it. Just want to keep it really quiet and see
Right.
how that builds up interest. Well, nowadays with everything is on internet, a second.
Yeah,
People,
it's
so that was
something like
just time to leave it like that, and not telling much about it.
Comic strip Ali's House to cover American immigrant family. It's a Lebanese immigrant family, but it's like a comic. It's like a proper comic strip. So it kind of, in places, looks very sort of Calvin and Hobbes.
Who's it
look
written
about
by?
it. Tom Hart and Marguerite.
Tom Hart.
Dabaye. Yeah.
Rosalie Lightning. Remember I was talking about that? British
Yeah,
daughter.
yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was an amazing book. That should have been on the list somewhere.
yeah. I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah, that was amazing.
there you go.
Well, that's
In a
interesting.
comic strip.
Doing this,
But,
yeah.
American immigrant family.
I'd love having a look at. I'm sure.
It looks good. I saw this one and thought it was great. Welcome to New Jersey, home of the New Jersey Jets. Well, they play here anyway. Jets? Yes, and the Giants. Giants? Yep, and the Devils. Ah! What's wrong with that little girl? Just not a sports fan, I guess. That was fantastic. Yeah. I like seeing like proper comic strips coming up now. You don't see a lot of them, so it's great. And the other news that IDW moves from Diamond to Penguin Random House.
All right.
All right.
Distribution.
Wow.
Okay.
So that's quite a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because didn't Diamond basically have the monopoly of it?
Well, there's a whole thing here saying the move clinches Penguin Random House's position as the biggest graphic novel distributor with DC, Archie, Dark Horse, Kodansha, Legendary, Titan, and Vertical as the roster.
Is that just for trade paperbacks?
Yeah, just graphic novels.
Ah, right.
Yeah, 'cause
But
it's-
still, like,
Yeah.
it's still something.
Yeah, well.
Hachette Client Services distributes Marvel. Simon Schuster, Viz Boom.
Studios.
Yeah. So Diamond. They'll have Image, Oni, and Valiant, and a couple others. Which is interesting to see that people are moving even
Yeah.
the graphic novels from Diamond to.
Yeah.
And it's like they say, it's like there's a lot of different articles on it, but it's like a lot of them have said. Diamond still has basically the monopoly, but it is showing that people are thinking, where else can I go?
Yeah.
What else can I do? So it won't be long before there'll be either other companies popping up or these other companies that are dealing with graphic novels just now. We think we could do single issues, I guess. We could do, some toys, maybe something like that.
It's the problem with monopolies; they tend to become complacent.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's a system that allows for competition. So
Yep.
It's
interesting though. I was
Yeah.
very,
Yeah.
very, very interested by that. That was something to see. So that was the Eisners. I'm just, I'm actually just very taken back with how much I didn't know on the list. I expected to know a lot more, and obviously I knew a lot of the ones from Image and whatnot. I mean, obviously you had them in the book as well. That's all the main sort of ones that I knew from that as well. But it was quite a surprising list. I was quite taken back. So yeah. So suggestions, new finds, whatnot.
Can I start because I didn't have a lot? Unfortunately, I've neglected comics this month.
Yep.
I've done virtually nothing. I have watched a Star Wars documentary, Hellstream 1976.
Ooh, okay.
It's about like the actors that play.
The extras.
No, people like Boba Fett
Yeah.
and stuff like that. The guy who plays Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
All these guys.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
That
he
you
was
never
it.
see.
Yeah.
That was quite interesting. And
Punch.
I've only read
Yeah,
one
that's
thing,
it.
Lantern City. Finished Lantern City, which was like a 12-issue thing on Archaea. Started a while ago, and apparently it's going to spawn all kinds of TV and other things, games. I don't know. It was all right. It was a steampunk thing in a kind of parallel universe set in a dystopian world. It was all right.
Yeah.
Nothing more. That's it. I wouldn't really recommend it. That's it.
Okay. Out of 5, what would you give it?
5's not a big enough thing.
Okay.
Out of 10. Out of 10, I'd say
4.
no, 6.
6.
Yeah, 6.
6
Okay.
out of 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So you wouldn't recommend it, but it was alright.
some of it's alright. Some of it looks rather beautiful, yeah, and I like the inventiveness of steampunk stuff anyway. When they come up with steam powered contraptions. So that's that.
Good.
Well, I've brought one thing. And it's not
I wanted to see what this was.
it's not a big graphic novel. It's quite the opposite. This is by Tim Kelly. He's a self-publishing guy
Okay.
in New York, and I know him from years ago. But we're actually in the same. I don't know if you know what APAs are, amateur press anthology, kind of books you put together and just sell
Oh,
to
right,
each
okay.
other sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I knew him from back then, and I always liked his artwork, and also the stories. And even when I didn't understand the references and everything, I still thought he was so funny, just because of the timing and everything. So even this, as soon as I got this one, I dreamt we got back together, but that was just a dream. That title right away, that's just typical Tim Kelly. It's kind of tragic but funny.
Yeah.
And so it's like 8 pages. I mean, one picture every page, and it's just really nice, Yeah, so that's his latest thing. Tim
So
Kelly.
is it actually a depiction of the dream?
Yeah, it's just he's just laying out this dream that he had, and you assume it's true. You don't know if it is or not, like all this autobiography stuff. But I just like it. I like the style. I can imagine somebody might not like it, but that's the same with any art.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the look of the characters. I always thought it was quite animated,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got, hey, we had so much fun, we forgot to have sex. Yeah, good lines, I just like him, Tim Kelly. So he's just a little. Well, I don't know what height he is, but he's a guy doing it on his own.
Yeah.
And he's been doing it for years, and he prints them up himself, and he just does comics because he loves it, And so it's
It looks very nice.
Yeah.
It's a very nice
and then, I mean, it's a
combo
quick
of the
read.
black and the orange.
I've got other things he did, and they're bigger than this. You know, it's not all. This isn't all what he does. He does
Right.
fuller comics as well.
Yeah.
So have a look at that. That's what I've enjoyed lately.
Very good.
Actually, now that I think about it, I should have brought this. I got James Cochalka's new Super Fuckers Forever. I don't know if you ever read Super Fuckers, but he brought it back again.
No.
Super Fuckers
I remember
Forever, issue
reading
one.
the title and
Yeah.
thinking, what's that about?
Oh, it's really good. It's really so funny. If you know Cochalka and you like, actually similar to Tim Kelly, you know, the style is you're going to like it
I
or
think
not.
I've heard you speak about
Yeah,
him.
he did like the Cute Manifesto and American Elf and sketchbooks, diaries and all this stuff.
American Elf, is that like some kind of weird take on American Werewolf? Or
No,
not?
he actually used to draw himself as an elf.
Oh, right. So it's not like a
stories from
weird,
his life, you know.
weird thing of, right.
The three of them.
I need to apologise, I forgot to bring back your monographicals, I just remembered. I've been enjoying
That
it.
face.
No.
You'll
feel the wrath.
This is when
Comics will not return that time.
This is when Nando grows like 10 sizes.
Nano is Torero Amigo.
Amigo, what the fuck? Honestly.
With a matador.
Giuseppe, you've eaten too many biscuits.
On a sugar high.
We can tell. Right, okay.
Hey,
You go next.
are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got 3 Love and
What
Rockets books.
Wow.
the
Where
hell?
from?
£3 each from Forbidden Planet.
Wow.
In London.
Yep. And
That is the bargain of the century.
Yep.
That is extremely
No way, I
cheap,
mean-
isn't it?
I can understand now why you didn't like Orbital Comics, because obviously they didn't have these deals.
No,
well,
no.
fair enough. You know, but
Yeah.
that is
that was a steal.
that. Yeah,
Wow.
Total
that
Why
is
is that? Did
total
they have a load
steal.
of them and that they're trying to get rid of? Or
I wouldn't say tons. They had like
I mean,
maybe
it's-
a
they
quarter
need-
of a shelf.
they're new as well, aren't they? They're not even
Yeah,
like
Very good
second
name,
hand.
yeah. Wow.
Quarter of a shelf.
I have to say, yeah. Well,
I know you've seen them 1,000 times before, but
Great.
yeah, they're great. I think they're fantastic. But I was very happy, and yet we saw this one. We saw Heartbreak Soup in Mega City the next day,
Yeah,
and it was £18.
full price.
because that's
Even
phenomenal.
then,
Right.
even then, they still had it. Only had it for a tenner. I was shocked. It's great.
Yeah.
How long does this go on for?
It's
Years.
still going.
Oh, I know that, but I mean, like, how many volumes is there so far? Roughly.
quite a lot of them.
I didn't buy it in these volumes, so I
Yeah, you
don't,
just
I
thought
don't
it was-
know.
What's
I
Cojete?
bought it in the-
Cohete, rocket. So Amori.
Oh, Love
Cohetes.
and Rockets, right.
Love and rockets.
Because I've seen these two. I saw the green one that you had at the library.
Human
I've
Dinosaur.
never seen this one.
If ever you come across a deal like that, you got me a message. You got my phone.
Yeah,
You go like,
yeah.
would you be interested?
Do you know what? I just didn't even think I was.
But then it is quite a lot to ask you to cart a load of heavy books back from
It
London.
wouldn't matter. But the
Was it you in Aberdeen and they had Love and Rockets like number 2 or something?
Yeah,
And I went
it
to
was a
buy that.
reprint. It was a reprint, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I went to buy it now,
Yeah.
50p or something. That was like an order.
big time.
Now.
But there was.
Yeah.
I think it was just because there was that much. Like, you go upstairs and it's all the toys and all the memorabilia and everything. You go downstairs and it's just as big, if not bigger, of just wall to wall comics, graphic novels,
Wow.
fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's so well done. Like,
It's really big.
there's somebody constantly going round sorting the shelves out, making sure.
At
they're
Forbidden
all
Planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm bringing more stuff in.
Yeah, oh, just unreal. There was
Yeah.
like trolleys everywhere, and they're just excuse me, and they're just sorting. I couldn't believe couldn't believe it. And I bought this at Mega City, which was issues 72, I think it's 79 of Superman Man of Steel when he was in his electric blue suit and he did the red and blue thing when he had the
Superman's molecular structure has went haywire, and now he's made up of pure energy.
Controversial
Yeah.
period. I never read it.
Loads-
But
Loads of people hate it.
lots of people
I
hate
love it. I actually like that. That makes me more interested in Superman than I've ever been.
Right.
I don't know whether that's just because my first one, like I say, my first one was Death of Superman. So everything's very 90s, and this is a very 90s concept as well.
I think
Kind of
Louise
came on
Simonson
the back
is
of
a
that.
good writer though. She did Power Pack and things. And
I
I
think
think that was
it-
really good.
She's bold, she's bad,
She's bored. But I think they're great, and I'm making it my mission now to get every appearance that he was ever in as the electric blue and red.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's much maligned, that costume,
Yeah,
but you dig it.
I love it.
So that's all that matters.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
what
great.
matters. If you like it.
I
that's
first
it.
read it in Grant Morrison's JLA.
Yes.
That's the first place I read it, and it was done very well, I thought, because it meant that he was able to, he could get through any sort of system or anything, because he just transferred into pure energy. It was fantastic. That was great. He seemed more powerful, but yet he had more flaws. I thought it was fantastic.
Very good.
And these two commandos, an annual from 1989 and an annual from 1990, and I got the both of them
Yeah.
for 50p.
Really? From there? From
No,
Champion.
No, I got the two of them at 50p at Carbusa
Oh,
that I was at.
I've never seen Commando this size.
Yeah,
I've only ever seen
just
them
annuals.
Ian Kennedy covers.
much
Yeah,
better on
master.
this size because I'm
Mhm.
very small, aren't they? The
Oh, the
Commando?
Color this one.
Yep,
Very good.
Wow.
they're great. Very chuffed.
Very good.
Lovely Ian
Good
Kennedy.
vibes.
Pretty good
Very
one for
good.
you there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, quite chuffed. Quite chuffed.
Very good. When you ask what I was reading, when I came from Menorca, I brought lots of books that I have in my that house, and also I bought a couple of things there as well. So I bought this in a new bookshop in Menorca, in Mahon, and it's a graphic novel
right.
regarding the Spanish Civil War, based on the work of Paul Preston, which is a historian, who's done a lot of work and a lot of books regarding the Spanish Civil War. I found it very interesting, very informative, and something I didn't know, I wasn't aware that was on. It's actually the 3rd edition. I doubt this is going to be published in English because of the theme itself, and it's so complicated, and it's a history book, but it's in a way of graphic novel. Really, really good. I really enjoy it. At the same time, there was times I had to leave the book aside, thinking about what it was telling there.
Yeah.
My granddad, he was in the Civil War. Many families in Spain are still very much there.
Yeah. Of course.
Did you get all
So, well, I found it was really, really good book. Really enjoyable. Very much.
Did you get a lot of stories out of your granddad growing up? No, didn't speak about it.
Didn't speak about it.
Okay.
I never ever heard them telling me anything about it when I was wee. I mean, first because I was very young, I didn't ask. But then,
Yeah, true.
When I was older, I asked my mum and dad, and my mum never said no. She never
spoke about it.
never spoke about it.
Is it a thing that a lot of people speak about, or no?
It's
Because of what it was.
it's so difficult. In Spain, there was for years the el pacto del olvido, which means the pact of forgetting about it and not mention it.
Oh, okay.
But as events and publications are brought forward,
It's hard to.
It's hard. And
Especially if
younger
you-
generations, they want to find out what happens to their parents, to their grandparents,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
how they died in the Civil War, where they died, because many don't know when or where they died. They don't have the remains. Many were killed, assassinated, and buried in communal
Hits.
pits.
Yeah.
Not long ago, they were
Which happens in more.
they found in a mine, an abandoned mine, they found hundreds of bodies. You know, and we're talking about children, babies, women.
A lot.
So, very delicate, very painful thing. I really, really enjoyed the book. I was...
Did you finish it?
Yeah, really amazing stuff. I don't know if this is going to be published in another language. Perhaps it will, but certainly in Spain, it's been a successful one. It's a really good graphic novel. I like how each episode it changes the color. It's a monotone color, but as we move through different parts of the Civil War, the color changes.
Right. It also loses a lot of the colour in the bodies and everything.
Yes.
The faces are there, but everything it starts to go stark.
It's working very well with the colour.
Yeah.
There and
See what you mean?
so yeah,
Incredible.
but a really, really good book.
That's good.
I really, really enjoyed it. I bought that in my own, so it was really good. It was €20, very well spent. I bought this I ordered that in a comic book shop in Barcelona to send it to Menorca, so when I was there I could collect it. And this is a really good book. And I found a couple of blogs in English, people talking about it. One of them is actually by Eddie Campbell.
Alright, okay.
The guy from
Hell.
From
Yeah,
Hell,
from Hell,
yeah,
yeah.
amongst other things. So yeah, very interesting about invierno, dibujante. So this blog here is mentioning the 5 artists have had enough. Sure, working for one of the biggest comics publisher in the country means steady work and income, but in the return they lose all the rights to their work, not to speak of the constant editorial changes that they have to live with. So why not to live and publish their own comics where they retain full creative control? Sound familiar? Well, the year is not 1992, and we are not talking about McFarlane, Jim Lee, Mark Silvestri et al. Here we are talking about Escobar, Peñarroya, Conti, Cifré, and Giner. 5 of the biggest names in the comics in Spain under the dictator Franco in the 1950s and 60s. Most of us outside Spain will not heard about any of the names, but certainly for someone has been brought up in Spain, you've read and you've seen these comics. We're talking about Bruguera, which is the editorial at that time. It was the excellence. It was kind of DC Thompson. It would publish everything that everyone would read in the nation. So Bruguera had that position in Spain. Now, we're talking about a country that you have to live with the censorship. There was censorship in the actual editorial company that was publishing, and you had a censorship from the government outside.
Yeah.
So obviously the editors of Bruguera had to, in order to avoid further delays on the publication, they have to control a little bit what was happening and what was allowed or not. So when the actual censor coming from the government would come in,
wouldn't delay it.
any further. We're talking about publications that were published weekly and in millions of copies. Because at that time, comics, or as we call it in Spain, tebeos, were very popular. You would go to the shop around the corner, buy the newspaper, and your tebeo with it. The artist, Paco Roca, is probably just now the biggest name in comics and graphic novels in Spain. He's done another very good graphic novel called Wrinkles in English. That one is being published in English. Wrinkles. Yeah, Arrugas. I think it's been published by Knockabout.
So is this a biographical account of?
Yeah,
well, kind of.
Kind of. I mean, the information is being provided, especially he has done a lot of research. There's been other people who's helping him doing a lot of research, but it's trying to tell the story of these artists leaving Bruguera behind and trying to create their own magazine called Tío Vivo.
Is that true?
Yes.
Right.
All of that is true, all the facts is true, and the names and the characters that appear in the book actually are true as well.
Was it in real life? Was it a success? Did it work?
Tío Vivo, they work only for about a year or two. after that, the five artists had to come back to Bruguera. And Bruguera took them again.
Right.
And then later, they published Tio Vivo, the magazine that they want to do. Separately, they do that. But yeah.
Through
all of this
Bruguera.
Yeah, through Bruguera they did it.
Oh.
But all the artists, all the characters that you see, even the secondary artists and writers, they appear as they are working in the building, are all real artists and people who published comics at that time and later.
Oh, nice.
There's one there, Francisco Ibanez, which is one of the guys, one of the young guys at that time. And he did Mortadelo and Filemon, which I brought you one of the comics a couple of years ago, a Spanish cartoon, Mortadelo y Filemon.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, probably you got it. Because I bought it one of the holidays I went to. You told me, bring me something in Spanish.
All right, yeah.
I brought you that one.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So Francisco Ibanez appears there, and many others appear there, and anecdotes and information. Yeah.
Am I supposed to know where that is from that building?
Have a look.
It just says winter of 58. I'm just
Yeah,
wondering, is that
the
an
building.
iconic
I think that because many of the buildings and photographs, you might not find them now in Barcelona.
Oh, is this meant to be Barcelona?
Yeah, it's in Barcelona. All that happened in Barcelona.
I was going to say that looked like Barcelona, but then I thought, well,
that happens in Barcelona.
Spanish cities. it could be any Spanish city with
a lot of
balcony
the
like
a lot of the work in the background when he's showing buildings and landscapes.
Whether that's the bull ring.
Yeah, that's probably the bull ring.
The
It looks
bull
like the
ring.
bull ring outside.
Yeah.
That's the altar.
That's still there.
Yeah, so that is probably the bull ring. But yeah, a lot of the photo is based on photographic research and the stories and the events happening. A lot of the stuff is and a lot of research on that. It's a fantastic book. It won many prizes in Spain. And I said before, Paco Roca, he is now the main graphic novel artist. That's a really nice art as well. Very, very good.
Very nice.
So I recommend that to anyone. I'm still waiting. I know there's been an edition. There's been an edition still in Spanish, which is this one. There's been one in Catalan. There's been one, I think, in German. I could be wrong. I'm waiting to see if it's gonna be published in English. I know Wrinkles has been done in English by Knockabout. Another of the big books by Paco Roca, but yeah. Well worth it, very, very interesting. I really enjoyed this book as well. And the other thing I'm reading, and the last, I brought my old Lieutenant Blueberry books, comics. And these are by Jean Giraud, also known as Moebius. This is editions from Spain, 1980, although the originals are from 1970. And they do have that comic as well.
Nice.
They do. Those Commandos did as well.
So
Beautiful. Look at that.
So that's some of them. So I'm just rereading them because I haven't read them in years. And I had enough allowance in my suitcases to bring all these. I brought about, because I have really 20 of them. So 20 bags, that's a lot of weight. But I managed to. But yeah, it's just. So yeah, very, very enjoyable. It's a fantastic series. Some of the stuff has been published in English. I think DC Comics had. I think it was DC Comics who did it years and years ago. You can still get 3 or 4 of the books. But no one else has done it again, so I don't know what's the situation. It's very popular, very, very successful in Spain and in other countries in Europe.
50 pages, but they're dense, aren't they? They're very, very dense.
Look, it's about 48, 50 pages, but I don't mind to pay the 12 or 13 euros that a book nowadays costs. I was lucky enough that I bought them for about, many of them I bought them for about 50p to £1. It was a friend of a friend that was moving and living in Menorca, and he had many, many of them. And they said, look, I give you you give me so much per book, you can keep them. And it was a bargain, and that's how I discovered. I bought lots of them, and then I've been buying a few more.
Is that Iron Fist? Puño de Acero.
Yeah, and that's not the most refined. These are because these are younger Moebius here.
Yeah.
He's just trying to
The
find that.
blonde-haired general. That's what this
This
one
is
is.
in 1970, 1971. And as it goes
Cabellos
along,
rubios.
once he goes into the 80s, suddenly the style changes and it goes much more refined. Although in the
Beautiful.
in the books, it still calls
Yeah.
it Giro, Giro. Whereas when he does the science fiction, it's Moebius.
Yes.
Beautiful.
But yeah, I recommend that. Lieutenant Blueberry.
Brilliant.
And don't forget about Charlier, who was the writer of the stories. He was the writer. Giro just did the illustration and perhaps some of the script, but yeah. I recommend that to anyone. And the last thing I'm reading is Image Plus, which is a magazine that Image is publishing. It's starting to give that as a free giveaway with the previous catalog, the first 3 issues. And
With the what catalogue?
the
Previous.
the Diamond Previous catalog, the first issue you were getting for free. It's $1.99, so it works out about £1.60, something like that.
Yeah.
Quite interesting magazine actually. It's all about image. There's interviews, there's previews of what they're about to publish. They also have some sections where they talk about a particular comic book shop in the United States. For example, there's one here they're talking about, the comics, Monkey Comics.
Oh, okay.
And they give you the address and the contact details. So, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see.
It's
And
decent price.
then there's a lot of preview, a lot of stuff, and an index of what they're gonna publish that month.
Right.
So it's
Very nicely put together.
yeah, it's a good edition magazine. It's a nice format. So it's a good taster. So because you publish 2, 3, 4 pages of the comic, and you suddenly have a better idea. Well, so I ordered this now. So yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the email for the
is-
prepared.
it's
Good heads up.
fantastic. Very good.
That's great. That's good.
We never got on to the Harveys. Maybe we should do the Harveys next.
Okay, we'll do something else. We can.
Smells.
Yeah.
Harvey.
We can. We can speak about the Harveys another time.
Actually, one thing I did see was
yeah.
Dean Haspel's a good writer artist. He did like the keynote speech at the Harveys. That's worth a look.
All right. Is he just the guy introducing? Right.
Yeah.
The compare. It's a lot of love in there.
It's like us, isn't it?
I'm nodding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Dave.
Is that the only? Is there an actual?
That's all. That's one here.
I think I will watch that. Yeah.
Yeah, watch it.
We'll give it a proper watch.
Thanks, guys.
Right, yeah.
Let's go, shoot them in the back now. What they want, I don't know. They're all ripped up and ready to go. Performing in a straight line. They're going through a time.
If you'd like to contact us, send us an email at thatcomicsmell@gmail.com or at thatcomicsmell on Twitter. Thanks for listening.
But they